sick person to return to health, why don't we just eat this way in the first place? So, and my school actually wasn't very plant-based. They didn't really promote it. So this was, stuff I had to kind of learn on my own, and I realized also in school, I'm not going to go into that too much, but, we studied Chinese medicine, we studied Ayurvedic medicine, and I asked myself, well, what about African medicine or, the indigenous diet? Did you learn anything about that? So one day I was on Facebook doing my homework, and I come up across a video and I see man cures AIDS, HIV, and herpes, and I see a black man. I'm like, click. And then, that's when I first came across Dr. Sebi. And at the same time I was going on started my conscious journey, I was in the I Have a Haru study group. And for once there was a connection between, eating for me, eating for my indigenous nature, eating organic, non-hybrid foods. And so my transition, the joint pain went away, the muscle pain went away, and I started to feel a lot better. Also, there's something else, I'm going to get a little personal, something else I suffered from was menstrual cramps. Ladies, menstrual cramps, yes. And very, very severe. And actually, that was the one thing that I couldn't seem to shake. And I was going to talk about fasting today, but again, kind of low on time, but Test, okay. Fasting was something also that I found very vital in healing. And that's something that we don't always think about. We think about what we're eating all the time. And sometimes we have to stop and kind of get rid of what's been in there for years. So again, he was saying I'm a blogger, I'm on Instagram, and I showcase my eating. Because a lot of people ask me what I do. And so I said, why not just display it? So I'm doing this challenge where I'm doing 365 days of green. I eat something green every day. I love to juice. I love to have mono meals where I just eat fruit. And again, I was on Facebook one day and I see a guy walking through the grocery store and he's pointing at all the green foods that you can eat. And so it's a black man. So I'm like, click. And I learned to see that was Brother Cochise, so I followed him on Instagram, and then I think he followed back, and then I got a message saying, hey Jess, and I was like, okay, you're talking to me, hi, and he's like, you're from Toronto? I'm like, yeah, and he asked me if I was a nutritionist, I said, yeah, and then he told me about this documentary that he had worked on, and he wanted to bring to Toronto. And I said, yeah, let's do it. And then I hadn't seen the documentary yet. I didn't even see the trailer. So I went in and checked the trailer, and I saw there were some big names in there. And I was like, okay, this seems like the real deal. So he sent me the documentary, and I watched it. And I was like, wow. People need to see this. We need to see this. And so I'm really happy that he reached out to me. So, I'm going to get on to it. Mr. Brother Cochise Taraksa is a man of many talents. He is a health and wellness coach and speaker. He's the author of 7 books and counting. I know he has more in the works. He's a clothing brand. He's a founder of Herbs of Cochise. He's had a very successful and lengthy professional basketball career. He's a producer of 2 documentaries. And he kind of filled me in. He has a couple more things in the making, and I'm going to tell you right now, he's just getting started. And I've gotten to know him, personally, and to say hardworking, to say dedicated is an understatement. He's out there every day putting out valuable information, and he does it for the love, and he does it genuinely because he wants to bring us back to health and show us how to do it. He's never been to Canada. He's never been to Toronto. So, everyone, if you can please welcome Brother Cochise Taraksa.
Okay, we're cool. One thing I don't need to get up there. We're going to keep it short. One thing I know about people of the African diaspora, we all brothers and sisters over this time. Y'all worse than us in the States, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. You got to tell y'all 4 o'clock to be there at 6 o'clock. So anyway, we're not going to get into that. Jessica recanted the story to you. My name is Coach Easter Roxar. Professional basketball, graduated criminal justice university. 4 went law school because I thought I was going to the NBA. Went to camp with a couple teams, got cut in 2003 by the Bulls, and then the Pistons. I had surgeries. You're gonna hear about that right here. I had like 5 surgeries in 1 year. They were gonna amputate my foot. So that really truncated and changed the course of my life. Because of that, that's why I'm here today, because of those foot surgeries. So I want to tell you why we did Urban Kryptonite. She mentioned Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi is one person that you won't see in here. And the reason that you won't see Dr. Sabi, he was the first person that I contacted. But what happened is apparently he had some discrepancies within his camp. Some people were trying to sabotage him at that time. And they never gave him the message. And did you know that Sabi was mad with me because he thought that I left him out on purpose? And I contacted Sabi first, so I'll tell you this. We got a lot of gatekeepers in our community that's messed up a lot of stuff. They also kept Queen Afua out. So I'm like, man, Sabi's the first one. Whatever he wanted, I was going to give him Queen Afua. You can't have a documentary without Sabi. So tried to put him in, but Sabi thought that, and then he later revealed that he had people that were sabotaging him. But he never kind of put it together. But, you know, it is what it is. But we did get Queen Afua for Urban Kryptonite 2, which will be next year. So we already filmed her, Shahrazad Ali, Zaza Ali. We didn't get Frances Cress. She had passed on us. So I'll tell you this. We have to be quick in action. You want to do something, you got to be quick. What is it? Good and done is better than perfect and undone. So don't try to go and pontificate and think. If you want to do something, you just do it. I wanted to reach out to Jessica. I said, hey, can we do this? He said, well, I've never done events before. That don't matter. We're going to do it. And everything that's happening, we want to thank Brother Kofi. Want to thank Sister Lori. Want to thank Jessica. All you guys for coming out. This is my first time. I live 5 minutes from, was it Windsor? But I've never been. We never think to go over there. We just never think to go into Canada. We just never think because you're like, man, they're going to lock you up or something. So we never try to even, you know, it was a racket just for me to get over here. I had to send my products because they tried to trip me up at the border just for coming over here. They thinking, oh, this dude's going to sell some dope or something. So it was really just for me coming right now. They held me up for a minute asking me questions. So, you know, but they like, documentary, come on, man. Look at you. You're not doing a documentary. So I'm like, yeah, that's what it was. But anyway, I want to, before we get started, I want to make sure you guys know, what's the date on this, Lori, again? July 9th, Afro-Caribbean Farmers Market. I do a lot of videos, which is what Jessica saw me in a farmers market in Detroit doing videos. I like to go through videos. I don't care if they tell me I can't do it. I go in and I say, look, this is what you should have, this is what you shouldn't have. I don't have any letters after my name. I've only got the letters in my name. So I'm just sharing with you, just like my family in Dominican Republic, in the United States, all my people, saludo, papa. All my family, you know, we're just doing things simply. So let's get started with Urban Kryptonite. I felt that we didn't have any documentaries on health and wellness that were highlighting people that look like you. You have Forks Organized, you have all this stuff. They didn't ask Dr. Sabi to be in their stuff. They didn't ask Laila Africa. They didn't ask Aris Laban. So they had people that didn't look like you and I. So I wanted to do this for us so we can tackle serious situations that we're dealing with, okay? So what you're going to see right now, we're going to get this started. What you're going to see right now is you're going to see 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is the screening version, but it's 4 hours long, okay? So after, if you want to get the full documentary, because I know I can't have you sitting there for 4 hours, come on. So we do 2 hours and 15 minutes. We'll do Q&A. I'll do some speaking after just to bring all this stuff home. I don't want to keep you too long, but I do thank you from the bottom of my heart and the top for coming out, because I was trying to get here 2 years ago. I was trying to get to Toronto because I knew that this was the haven, more so than New York, and that was the first place I did a screening. You guys, the one thing you guys have, you need to be fortunate, you need to understand what you have, is that you have more culture, unlike us in the United States. You know you come from Jamaica and Barbados and all these different places, but for me to try to convey that to, you know, the people in the United States, they don't know. When you say Africa, that's a whole continent. So it's a little bit tougher, but you have customs that you can hold on to. So this is why I really wanted to come here, because you'll understand it more. You guys are already eating Italian food and all this stuff. This is what you do. This is what they're telling me. The graduate, this, you know, doing all that. So, you know, but anyway, we're gonna get this started. And in my best Jamaican, let's go, y'all.